Okay, good morning. Hi, Nikki. Welcome to Morning Mindset. It's so interesting. We are doing our oracle cards today. I've just shuffled and pulled out 3 cards. I think we're going to leave it at that. And yeah, welcome to this fine Thursday. This is the last session of Morning Mindset for this week, where we have been talking about the acting as if topic. We went through the 4 steps to act as if the thing that you want to achieve or the goal that you want to achieve has already happened. And we talked about the process this week. So go back and check out those previous videos. In the meantime, we are doing our oracle cards today before our accountability. And I have just shuffled and pulled out 3 cards, or actually 3 cards came out by themselves. And we're going to read these today and look at what messages are for you for the week ahead. So as always, there are 3 cards in front of me. You can think now about what number is drawing you, what number is resonating with you, or you can technically look at all 3. There might be more than 1 card here for you, so you might say that all 3 seem to resonate with you if you can't pick a number, or maybe more than 1 or 2 or 3, whatever. Okay, so our first card today, these oracle messages for you for the week ahead from now. When I let go of thoughts, feelings, and people, it creates space for good to flow. There's definitely the feeling here of being bogged down by too many opinions, too many directions, too many things coming at you, and I feel like there's been a decision-making process going on with you. What do I do in this situation? What shall I do in this situation? And there's a lot of logic going on in your mind right now. And what this card and what this message is for you is to just allow those thoughts to be a little bit more free. The more you try and control your thoughts, the more you're going to try and control the outcome, which makes it harder for the universe or God or whatever to bring you what you need. When you say, I have to figure this out, I've got to get all this done, I have to know what to do next. Well, the message this week for you is you do not need to know. It will be given to you if you simply get out of the way. So when I let go of thoughts, feelings, and people, it creates space for the good to flow. So free up some space in your life. Second card today is I will praise success wherever I see it. And this is really interesting because for me, this is very much about, again, acknowledging your own accomplishments of what you've done so far. It's almost like she's sitting here, she's got a pair of wings on, like she's ready to fly, but she feels like she hasn't left the ground yet. And that's kind of where I feel like it is with you right now. You are wanting to reach new heights, you're wanting to achieve things, you've got goals, you've got plans, you've got visions, but you don't feel like you've got very far. Well, the message here today is that you do have wings. They are already there and you have already been flying. You just simply need to acknowledge the things that you've already done. On the back of the card is when you find yourself critical of the way anyone has attracted or is using money, you are pushing money away from you. But when you realize that what others do with money has nothing to do with you, and that your primary work is to think and speak to do what feels good to you, then you will be in alignment not only about the subject of money, but about every important subject in your physical experience. I feel like somebody gave you something and you felt a difficulty accepting it. I feel like this is a gift down here and you're reluctantly accepting it, and it's going to help you do something, but you feel like I should have been able to do that myself. I should have done that myself. When people are like, oh, let me pay for the coffee. No, let me pay. Like, no, it's nice just to say, okay, thank you so much. Thank you, universe. Someone bought me a coffee. I feel like you are the reluctant receiver in this process. So it says here, I will praise success whenever I see it and wherever I see it from. That does not mean you have to be the one doing everything. You can receive from any place and it's still just as valid to your success. Then message number 3 here, it's so interesting because when I opened the box, this card was on the top of the box, and I actually thought to myself, there's today's card. And then I shuffled and I shuffled and I shuffled, and it came out again, there's today's card. So this is absolutely meant to be this one. And it again is about curiosity. May you be open to exploring possibilities, opportunities. I think there's something coming in. You're thinking about doing something completely different, and you're curious about it, but not to the point where you're definite about it. But it's saying explore that curiosity and explore what you think this might be for you. And you should find out that probably if the universe or your God or your higher self or whatever is urging you to find your curiosity and explore this prospect, it probably doesn't want to waste your time. So I would say that's probably a definite thing that you might want to go for. This is telling you, go for it, do it, because it wouldn't tell you to go ahead and be curious and explore if it was going to waste your time. Nikki said definitely reflects some situations this week. Yes, maybe. Yes, you were 3, weren't you, Nikki? Okay, so that's what it's basically telling you to do, that there is something on the other side. It's like I feel like you're like looking through this lens, you know, and you're wondering what's on the other side. And it's telling you, go and take a look. I think you're going to like what you're going to find. And I think this could be the thing that you've potentially been searching for. So even if it doesn't feel definite and solid right now, it's definitely something that you need to pursue. Nikki says it's exciting, the universe is talking and I'm listening. Very much so. I find it very exciting myself as well. I really, really do. And it's so interesting when you it's almost like you have these conversations with the universe, and then you say to yourself, okay, I hear you, I'm gonna do it. Let's, you know, it's like testing the universe almost, like I'm going to see what you're going to do here. And then it's so funny how things occur after that. You know, it's just the oddest little moment where you go, oh my God, that's what it was. That's the thing. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I pursued this. So it's definitely saying to you, like, there's other territory that you need to be looking into right now. And I think you're going to find it quite interesting. Okay, those were the messages for today. We are going to do our accountability now and have a wonderful weekend ahead. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are, and I will be back here on Sunday for another morning mindset. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I look forward to seeing you then. And don't forget, Strictly started, all our Strictly Come Dancing fans out there. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen this weekend. Okay guys, take care, and I shall speak to you soon. Before we begin, don't forget you can join me live online inside Virtual Co-working Space at www.virtualmissfriday.com/VCS. If you enjoy this session, give it a like. I'd love to hear from you, so write me a comment. And so you don't miss any updates, don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. So now we're going to look for the positive with our gratitude. First, we'll spend 1 minute thinking of the day before, thinking of all the things that happened, reflecting on work, interactions, relationships, memorable moments, and more. Now you'll write one thing down minimum that you're grateful for. You can, of course, write down more. Something good, something that went right, a small moment or a big win. The more you search for things to be grateful for, the more you will experience things to be grateful for. Now we're going to read out your goal. Make sure your goal is written down in a journal or somewhere you can easily access it. Read your goal now, ideally out loud, and commit to this goal. Believe it will happen. And by reading this daily, the universe knows clearly what your goal is and the things
begin to shift in the direction of your goal. Follow your instincts when this happens by taking action. Now you need to see your goal in visualization. Spend this minute thinking about the goal in your mind. See yourself taking steps towards the goal, or even better still, see yourself having already achieved the goal. Close your eyes and go there. Step into the feeling, step into the place, step into the accomplishment. And finally, it's time for your most important task. Set this task for today and make it relating to your goal. This could be something small like sending an email, recording a video, or making a phone call, or it could be bigger. Either way, one task a day is one step forward, and those steps will add up. Do what you can from where you are now. Set the intention, and the action will carry you towards your goal. Well done you for completing your daily co-create session. Have a fantastic day ahead, and I'll see you next time.